Hello, friends. My name is Coco, and you don't know me, and I don't know you, but I'm very happy you're alive today. Got two things I want to talk to you about. Number one is standing up and doing the right thing, and standing up for what you believe in. So, in my little small town, teachers right now are talking about striking unless their needs are met. And basically, what they're striking for is smaller classroom sizes. Getting a full-time nurse at every school because right now we have a nurse for one day out of the week. And they're also asking for more social emotional support, meaning hiring of more therapists, counselors, noontime assistants, social workers, and the last one they're kind of asking more and more for the students, and also because the school district refuses to expel or suspend any behavioral or troubled kids for the sole fact of bragging rights to say, well, we don't really expel, we don't really suspend, but it is creating a very hostile environment and creating a very unsafe environment for students in the classroom. So, you know, strange but true that the teachers are asking for things to benefit the students. Now, two things that they're asking for themselves is to get a better health plan because they did have a pretty good health plan, but now is being worded really weirdly, and some of them have lost certain things, so they're asking for that. Of course, teachers are asking for raises, which shouldn't surprise you because, as the saying goes, people don't really go into teaching for the money. However, they did go to college, and they work very hard. And I've seen a lot of teachers break down and cry. I've seen a lot of teachers, work way overtime and they don't get paid for that. I've seen a lot of teachers just really struggling to make their classroom at the best environment that they could by spending their own money. And, they don't do it because, oh, it's expected of me. They do it because when your child walks through the door, they want them to feel like they're home. And, the work that they do, the sleepless nights that they have, the files that they have to create, the paperwork that they have to go through, the standards that they have to meet, pay them what they're worth, and that goes for everybody. Everybody should be paid what they're worth. I worked as a medical assistant and I was making minimum wage, which sucked. It genuinely sucked because I had to go to school. I owe a lot of money, getting paid minimum wage. So I went to the meeting for the teachers. I am fully in support and standing by my teachers because without teachers, I wouldn't really be here doing what I do today, such as, sorry, what she's chewing stuff. Anyway, such as, graduating from college, graduating from high school. I literally would not be here today if not for a teacher because my mother is a teacher. Gotta support, and gotta support. And they're not asking for much. Most of their demands are for the students, which just shows you how much they love the kids, how much they really do this for the love of the job and not for the pay of it, definitely not for the benefits of it, especially when they're getting slandered left and right by media. So it just kind of inspired me to tell you guys, stand up for what you believe in. Stand up for what you believe is right. And there will be backlash, and there might be trouble down the way, but doing the right thing sometimes doesn't feel good, but it is the right thing to do. And we can always do these little things to change the world around us. And if going and supporting and telling people that I support them is part of that change, then I'm very willing to do it. Now, the other thing I want to talk about, which I'll just kind of talk about briefly because I didn't listen to the whole thing. On the radio the other day, I was listening to NPR, and it was Margaret Cho on there. And she was talking about depression. I was like, cool, another advocate for depression. Yes, But the problem was that she kept saying it's not real. Depression is not real. Depression is not real. And I take huge offense to that because depression is a mental illness. It's not something where it's a state of mind where I'm like, oh, sorry, I was just feeling down lately. My bad. Oh, sorry, I just forgot I need to not feel sad. If depression works that way and I could just state of mind it and be like, oh, well, whatever. It's just, I could just realize it's not real, then I probably wouldn't freaking have depression. I probably would be doing a lot more in my life than letting it stop me like a giant roadblock like it has been. So if you hear things like that, please, 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 just know it is not a state of mind. It is not a make-believe symptom. It is not real. is very real, and a lot of people have suffered from it, and a lot of people have died from it. And I know Margaret Cho herself has said that she had felt, she had had suicidal thoughts. But again, you got to flip it around. If you're at your most suicidal point, would you want someone telling you, hey, it's not real, just snap out of it, you got this? No. So I take a little offense with that, because I have struggled with depression my entire life. I have struggled with suicide a good portion of my life, and it is very much real. It's just how we learn how to handle it and how we grow from that is a defining point. But if I could tell you right now, if I could wake up tomorrow and not have depression, does that mean even if I had to lose my arm, I'd lose my arm in a heartbeat, because depression sucks. And having to define that over and over again when people don't understand, and having other people saying, well, it's not real, or just stop being sad, really, really sucks, because it makes you feel alone. Which is why I created this channel, because I don't want you guys to feel alone. I want you guys to know that I have those days too. I struggle heavily some days. As you can see in some of my previous videos, I was struggling really hard the other day. It is constantly an uphill battle. But I'm alive today. And that speaks volumes, because today I got up. And today I went out and I stood by what I believe in. And today I'm alive. Today I beat depression, because I'm not dead. It's a beautiful thing. So just remind yourself you are loved. Fight for what you believe in. Don't let other people try to define what your depression is, because your depression is something that only you have been going through. And the only other people who can understand that is other people who deal with mental illnesses or depression, where they can say, you know what, that worthlessness that you feel, or that hopelessness, I got it too. I feel it too. But we're going to hold on together, and hopefully we'll get out of this a little stronger and a little wiser. Just got to hold on and tell each other, I'm really happy you're alive today, and you mean the world to me, kid. So, I love you guys. I really do. Don't let other people define you.